All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome into Mornings with Loretta, a segment of the Loretta McNeary Show. So I'm excited about this show because I admire and I'm intrigued by women who have these so-called non-traditional jobs. And we have one of the fantastic persons of that kind with us, Audra Fordin. She is a ASE certified mechanic, and she's here to give us some summer road trip ideas and suggestions to keep our cars road ready. Thanks, Audra, for being here. How are you?
I'm great, Loretta. Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be joining you from the Haviland Express Loop here in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yes, I love Charlotte. So what are some things drivers should be doing before we are heading out on that next road trip? And I just got back from a road trip yesterday to New Orleans. So what should I have done?
Well, first things first, you need to make sure that you can see. And headlights, because they're made of plastic, they oxidize from the sun, which limits the light that's shining through. So the first thing I would suggest is to take a look at your headlights and make sure that you don't have any film over that to limit the light. If you do, actually, it's a nice DIY easy project that you can do yourself by getting a headlight restoration kit. You could get it online or you could get it at your local auto parts store. And it makes such a difference because, it's so important to be able to see.
Absolutely. And they start getting that buildup, which is, we rented a car, but on my personal car. And so I can get a kit to remove that headlight buildup.
100%. And it's not difficult to do. It gives you a little bit of elbow grease, but makes such a difference. Also before you head out for that road trip, you have to take a look at your tires. If you see on the sidewall, it's the weakest part of the tire. So if there's any bulges, tears, or cracks on the sidewall, well, then I recommend you replace them immediately because that's how blowouts happen. Do you know that there's a birth date on the side of your tire?
No, ma'am. A birth date?
Yes. Molded into the sidewall is when the tire was born. It's written in the week and the year. So it's got 4 digits, and tires only last like 3 to 5 years. So if you see that the tire falls in within that time span, it's time to replace your tires. Also, looking at the tread of the tires, just like the shoes on your feet, there's a tread wear indicator bar in between the sipes of the tread. If you see that the indicator bar is level with the tread, then it is 100% time to replace those tires because they can't grip the ground. And you need to have good traction when you're driving.
Okay, see, I knew you were going to be one of my new best friends because I had no idea there was a birth date on there. I didn't know how to check the tread on it. I rely on other people to tell me when I need tires. But now I am informed, and that's a game changer for me. So, Audrey, do you have any other tips to help us get the most out of our cars? Because what you said already is life-changing.
Absolutely. People come into my auto shop and they're like, hey, can you just give my car a quick once over? And actually what you want to do is you want to be specific. You want to check the things that are going to cause you to break down on the road. Look at your tires, look at your brakes, look at your filters and your fluids. Like if your car is due for an oil change your oil. Now, if you're not sure, it's easy to actually open your hood and look at the dipstick, which is going to give you so much information. You'll be able to see by looking at the dipstick, the color of the fluid. If it's not a golden color, or if it's not up to that maximum, the fill line, then it's time to change your oil. And I absolutely recommend using the Haviland Lifelong because it is good for your vehicle, no matter what stage or no matter what age your vehicle is at. It will give you great performance. And if you're environmentally conscious, it comes in a recyclable smart change packaging, which means that it reduces plastic waste 70% compared to quart bottles.
Okay, Let me ask you this, Audra, since I have you captured. So synthetic oil, because they ask you this, like I'm going to know whether I use synthetic oil or some other kind of oil. So the oil you're talking about, is it universal or you got to get the one for synthetic or none?
It doesn't matter what age or stage your vehicle is in. It will give you outstanding performance. I also highly recommend the Haviland Pro RS, which is a renewable full synthetic motor oil. And it's great for your environment. It's great for your wallet. And it's excellent for your vehicle. It's made with 25% plant-based oils, which helps you save on fuel costs.
Yes. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm loving this. I'll say, how can we enjoy our summer road trips without breaking the bank or on gas? Because honey, gas prices go up during the summertime.
Yeah, it's all about the DIY here. So a great tip for you is to use the Techron Complete Fuel System Cleaner. I use it all the time in my car. This system cleaner, first of all, it's an additive. So it's super easy to use. You just pour it into your gas tank. And then it's like one and done for the season because you save more with every pour. It deep cleans and protects your entire fuel system, which will help you maximize your fuel economy.
How often should we pour some in the tank?
It's easy to do. Just put it in, one and done. You're good for the season. And you can find all of this at Haviland.com. You could go to TechronClean.com. Be sure to check out Walmart.com or your select Walmart stores that are in your location.
All right, Audrey, you have to come back. I know you have to go, but I've learned so much in these short few minutes. Thank you so much, Audra Fordin, ASE certified mechanic. Have a good day.
Great to meet you, Loretta. Thank you.
Okay, let me tell you, I don't know if she helped you, but she certainly helped me because I didn't know tires had a birth date, right? Oh my goodness, it's like everything should have an expiration date. I never thought tires did. She said there are 4 numbers on your tire that you can look for, 4 numbers. Marcy Brown, thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you learned something too. Oh yeah, we got to save money on gas by using that stuff that she talked about. I'll have the proper name for it. And oh, my girl Marsha Claiborne is here. Oh, she's been a part of the Loretta McNeary Show family for years, and Marcy is new to the family. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And we have, oh my goodness, Al and Michelle are here. They are like my mentors for this Facebook grow and engage with my audience. It has truly, truly been amazing. It has made a difference. So I'm going to do what they call a watch party, a follow party. So everybody go and follow Real Life with Al and Shell. They co-wrote and performed my theme song. They are family and they have a fantastic, exciting, enthusiastic show that you'll learn a lot of stuff on. So go and follow Real Life with Al and Shell, and you'll be glad that I reminded myself to tell you. Yes, yes, yes. You can't love me more than I love you. That's for sure. I love you more. So I'm hoping that you all learned some tips. Share this with your family and friends, because who knew that tires, you can learn so much about a tire. And I just replace when they say replace, right? So now I'm a lot more informed and I can make great decisions for my tires and my car. And with that additive, I can get greater gas mileage. So awesome stuff, awesome stuff. Marcy Brown, thank you so much. You're the best. You've been rocking with me solid, girl. When you go in, you go all the way in. You're like me. I love hard or I don't love it all. I got 2 speeds, right? But anyway, I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Please share this because this could potentially save somebody's life. Because as you know, if your tire is bad and it blows out, it could cause a horrible accident. It could mess up your car. It messes up with the balance of it if the tire has the right amount of air. You can get air gauges for that. Please check your tires because when we're on the road, the cement is extra hot, and tires are rubber. So we have got to make sure that we are taking better. But when we know better, guess what? What do? We do better, right? So we're going to do better with our cars because those are huge investment these days, right? These cars, honey. What people are paying for cars back in the day, people were buying houses, a whole house for that amount. I got my PR guru on here. I got to tell you all about what happened in New Orleans when Monica came over and took me on a very personalized tour. It was crazy how she did that. And Monica is the queen of New Orleans. So you can only imagine the people that I was able to meet and dine with and take selfies and photos with. It's like the Loretta McNeary Show really was on location. So it wasn't necessarily a vacation. It was more of, we were on location, got some great footage. Can't wait to share with everybody. So until next time, I will see you on the other side of good and more success. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.